Hey there YouTube, Mr. Dargini here. I've been wanting to do a video for quite a while now, specifically on the topic of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I thought a very good start would be to do Legendary Collection 3 Yugi's World. In the future, quite soon, I'll be uploading my binder video and my deck video. It shouldn't take long to do, I mean maybe in about 2 weeks or so. But for now, I've already took the liberty of opening this Legendary Collection 3 box. Because I couldn't wait to open it. I mean, who wouldn't with the Orichalcos? But obviously the content's more important, that's what you want to see. So, anyway, this is Legendary Collection 3 Yugi's World, and this is possibly the best Legendary Collection so far. Obviously, for the main reasons of the Orichalcos. But it is an absolutely brilliant set, and I've had some good pulls so far, which is what this video is about, and what I got from the box. The set is over 300 cards. I think it's about average of 300. So, you know, they're going to have to buy a considerable amount of packs to get, well, you know, what I want, and also what you guys want if any of you out there do actually buy Legendary Collection 3 or own it already. Anyway, I'll get on with this and what I got in the packs. Before I begin, actually, I think I forgot what to mention. This board comes with the Legendary Collection. It's hard plastic. Features the Fair himself on the front. It's a very nice board. Obviously, considerably better than the ones you get in the decks, which are just, you know, they rip easily and you can't really take them anywhere. On the reverse, you have the Orichalcos symbol. On the evil side. But yeah, anyway, these are what I got from the packs. The promos, obviously, you get with it. The seal of Orichalcos. Get a good image in. 5-headed dragon fusion, which not many people play now because of the banning of future fusion. Dark Necrofear. Card I've been after for quite a while as well. Guardian Ethos. The Guardians in the deck are not actually ultra rare anymore, even though, you know, Konami said they were going to be. Obviously the set's subject to change like any other set or deck, etc. But a lot of, I know a lot of people that were disappointed with the fact that there was no ultra rare Guardians in this set apart from Ethos promo. And anyway, in this set as well, the promos, you get 3 tokens, 2 Cuddly Karibo tokens, orange and pink, ultra rare, and 1 Gauze token as well. Okay, that's the promo sorted out. Now, in each mega pack, you get 5 mega packs in the set. In each mega pack, you're guaranteed 1 secret rare. Usually they are one of the staples or other cards. I was very fortunate to get a secret rare Mirror Force. So now I've got a secret ultra and a common. I mean, considering you are obviously guaranteed a secret, I was actually very lucky to pull this Mirror Force because there are other secret rares in the packs. Levia Dragon Daedalus, which my friend actually wants because of his water deck. Still, good pull. Machina Sniper, secret rare. It was always good for my machine deck. Shining Angel, which is a staple in most fairy decks, light decks, secret rare. And the very unused Magic Jammer, secret rare. Very underrated actually. Okay, it's the secret rares out of the way. Okay, now on to the super rares. We have Reckless Greed. It's not a very good card, to be honest with you. I would have preferred another card in super rather than Reckless Greed, but hey, people want it. Gravity Bind, super rare. I've wanted this in super rare for quite a while. I can't actually remember if it was released in Super Rare ages ago, but still, good card, although it tends to trap me in my deck quite a lot, so I tend not to use it quite a lot. Mystical Shine Ball, for Agent deck, super rare. Double spell, the spell card Yami used, and the Agent of Wisdom Mercury, which people seem to have asked for in super rare as well. Okay, now we move on to the ultra rares. Needleworm. Now, I've been after this card for quite a while. It is a very, very awesome card, specifically for milling the opponent's deck, especially if you have 3 in the deck. Limiter removal for machine types. I only had this in common. I wanted it to make my Cyber Dragon deck, so I needed an ultra. Swords of Concealing Light, not to be confused with Swords of Revealing Light, as most of you know. But this card's quite good actually. When this card resolves, all monsters your opponent controls, when it's activated, are changed to face down defense position. They can't change the battle positions, and this is destroyed during your second standby phase activation. So it's basically, I would say it's a bit like a Swords or Revealing Light as well, but I mean, it just prevents them from moving as well, face down. So it could be comboed quite good with Swords or Revealing Light if you wanted to get rid of maybe something like Stardust face down, so you can attack for a turn. Gravekeeper's Descendant. I believe there's all the Gravekeepers come in Ultra in this set. Very, very good. This is quite a good card. I was looking at sought after for quite a long time. And also another staple, Ultra Heavy Storm. Very glad to get this as well. I have a page full of Heavy Storms now, so it's unbelievable. But I was glad to get this one for the deck. Okay, now we move on to the rares. So I'm going to get several rares in this. Monster Reincarnation, Toon World, Toon Gemini Elf. The Toon cards, I was glad to get it, but I have already got 6 Toon Gemini Elf and like 4 Toon Worlds. I'm trying to get the rest at the moment, but still, good pull. And now we have the commons. I'm not going to list all of them I got, because some of them are a bit boring, like Goddess of Whim. I don't think you want to really see them. But most of them I got were things, the Guardian sets, Mystic Swordsman, Guardian Trice, you have Horus, level 4 and level 6, Guardian Seal, Contract with the Abyss, Guardian Elmer, Blockluster Soldier, even though I've already got this in rare, but yeah, still okay. Guardian Graal, Gravekeeper support cards, been reprinted in here. Rite of Spirit, which is, well, you can get it fairly easily online, but still, this is new mint condition one, updated. So, yeah, it's very useful for a Gravekeeper deck. Bringing them back, it's like a free monster reborn, basically. Emissary of the Afterlife, the Earth Hex Sealed Fusion, Dark Flare Knight, which I was after for, well, a very long time. I could have just bought it online, but I just couldn't find it. Anyway, it's quite a B-list card, not useful maybe in any other situation apart from a friendly match with, your friends. But I like using, retro decks against my friends anyway. Most of the cards are quite B-list cards I got in, like Nimble Momongo, useful again in a life point deck. Earth Chant, DNA Transplant. There were just various commons really. King of the Swamp, On, Samurai, Benkei. And that was it for the collection, to be honest. I'm not disappointed with the set so far. I mean, obviously there was only 5 mech packs, within the set. but you know, I've heard that a lot of people are complaining because of the sheer size of the set, and also that there should have been more characters cards within it. Personally, it's called Yugi's World, but you know, they featured like, you know, Marek's cards, Bakura's cards. You know, he's obviously. But the only problem is that personally, I think they should have put maybe, you know, Joey cards in it as well. You know, Mai's. I think they are worth reprints because you don't see many Joey cards these days. In terms of, you know, modern reprints. I mean, personally, they're not very hard to get hold of. I mean, I recently acquired Guilford the Lightning, Legendary Fisherman, the Secret, and Ultra Time Wizard as well from the original Metal Raider set. But I just thought that some characters cards could have been done with putting into the set. But I think personally that it's brilliant Konami to release this set because it's giving, well, me and obviously you guys a chance to get your hands on some of the most sought after cards, you know, from the olden days, as we call it in Yu-Gi-Oh. But the cards I got were pleased. I mean, Mirror Force, Staple, Heavy Storm, Magic Jammer I was even pleased with, to be honest with you. And the promos as well. I mean, I wouldn't say that they are the best. I don't think Five-Headed Dragon deserved to be in there, to be honest. I just don't feel that it's something that everyone would use unless, you know, you're a hardcore Dragon fan and use a Dragon deck. But of course, the Seal or Recalcos, which I'll give you a bit zoomed in image again. It's a pretty fancy card. Basically, all your monsters gain a 500 attack boost. It can't be destroyed by card effects once per turn. If you control 2 or more face-up attack position monsters, your opponent cannot select the monster or monsters with the lowest attack as an attack target. Destroy all special summon monsters you control when you activate it. You can't special summon monsters from the extra deck, and you can only activate the Seal of Orichalcos once per turn. So, in terms of people thinking, oh, you know, they'll just get 3 for the deck. If you read the card properly, you know, you can only activate it once. So, just for people's information who don't know that you can activate once per duel, a very good decision on Konami's part, I think, because it has, you know, positive effects and negative effects as well. It prevents people from spamming it, obviously having 3 copies in the deck, and also just by saying, oh, you know, here's a spell card, field spell card that everyone's going to use, and it just knocks out all the other field spell cards in existence in the game. So it's brilliant how somebody can just say, oh, I can add 1 in, and it'll give me a good boost and a bit of protection, but also, you know, have a bit of a negative knockoff effect. If I'm being honest though, I'm not too sure if the Seal of Orichalcos will work in conventional Exceed or like Synchro decks. Mainly because, you know, a considerable amount of players prefer to actually overpower the opponent with the Synchro and Exceed. But for people who have a different, you know, strategy involved, maybe with, you know, Gravekeeper decks or possibly, you know, Six Samurai, that kind of thing, or just conventional decks that don't really focus on the Synchro and Exceed, it is good if you can get it out. It can give you a massive boost to your monsters. So I guess if you're putting it in the deck, you just have to be very careful. I mean, either A, to draw it. I mean, you've got to draw it first, obviously. So unless you want to just take it out to save space, or if you put it in, you just got to be careful you don't trap yourself by not allowing to get any of your stuff from the extra deck out. Personally, I'd have to be very selective of what I put in a deck for the Seal of Orichalcos. But it's always good card. I mean, you could always combine it with 2 other, you know, field spell cards. For example, if you're using a spell counter deck, the Magical City of Edmion, you could, you know, have 2 copies of the Magical City and then throw in an Orichalcos, you know, just in case. You know, it could give you a quick boost for when you need it. But the promos I thought were okay. I mean, the tokens were quite welcome because I've been after token cards for quite a long time. The Guardian cards were good. Ethos, I've had quite a few people who want Ethos off me. Dark Necrophyr is always really good in a Fiend deck, and it's quite an old card. Quite an old card actually. It's quite retro. Apologies if I've done too much talking on the video. I just wanted to give everyone a bit more insight into the box itself and the Orichalcos. As I said at the beginning of the video, in the future I should be uploading my bind and deck videos. And that is it. So any comments would be appreciated. Any negative feedback that you think is appropriate. If you think that the video was bad or I rambled too much, greatly appreciate if you just comment on it, and I can improve my videos as I go along. But as I said, always good to hear from fellow Yu-Gi-Oh players and anyone who collects or trades. And for now, I'll leave you guys to your daily lives, and I shall see you soon. Thanks for watching, and I shall be back on soon. See you later.